Russia became Russia only in 1721. And before that there was Moscovia. I think everyone who is interested in the history of Russia has heard this Ukrainian myth more than once. On your screens is a map of Northern Europe from the incunabula of the German medieval historian Hartmann Skedel, the Nuremberg Chronicle. On this map you can see Poland, Lithuania, Livonia, and other countries of Eastern Europe. And in the very east of Europe we can see two inscriptions: Russia, on the territory of Moscow, and Karelia. There is also a copper Hunt Lennox globe, created in Paris in 1517, and bought by Americans in the 19th century, currently stored in the New York Public Library, and anyone can see it in person, or its digitized version. In the northeastern part of Europe, on the territory of Russia, there is a clear inscription Russia, and under this inscription there is an inscription Tanais. This was the former name of the Don River. There was also a German diplomat and historian Sigismund von Herberstein, who visited Russia twice, and in 1549 he even published a whole book dedicated to it, the shortest description of Russia and Moscow, which is now its capital. And here is what he writes about Russia in the book itself. So, the city of Moscow, the head and capital of Russia, and the region itself, and the river that flows through it, bear the same name. In the native language of the people they are called Moskva. And here is a map of Russia created by Isaac Massa in 1638. On the right we can see the inscription, the newest map of Russia. And above the inscription there is a two-headed eagle, which is the emblem of the Russian state. And here is a map of Europe created by Jan Blau in 1644. In the northeastern part of Europe, Russia is where it should be. But Moscovia, namely Moscow in Latin, is named here as the central part of the entire Russian state. However, there are many more similar materials, but I think we can stop here for now. After all, from these materials we can understand that Ukrainian tales about the mythical Moscovia before the 18th century are simply about nothing.